Hello, and welcome back to Reverse 1999. This should be the final episode of this of the main story before we start going into character stories. So, yeah, last time, um, Sentinel went into the gates of hell, and let's see if the plan succeeds or not with 1 hour politics. Practical results often hold more weight than following orders. Deep underground, darkness reigns. At first, she travels through the cramped and lit dirt tunnels until she reaches a poured concrete doorframe. Its cold echo tells her she's entered the wider
Le
space.
peuple qui marchait dans les ténèbres a vu une grande lumière. Ceux qui habitaient les pays de l'ombre de la mort. Sur eux, la lumière a resplendi.
Tunnel, underground fortress. She taps into the power of her arcane bloodline, her eyes adjusting rapidly through the pitch black, yet she finds no comfort in seeing what surrounds her. Dark and vicious substance flows through the walls and the tunnel, like an endless mass of writhing insects. In their trance, they form some kind of unrecognizable symbol, shifting back and forth into chaotic shapes.
Blasphemy.
But she has seen far more sinister abysses in her
The
time.
fortress's center ought to be closer to the peak. But this path appears to be extending downward.
She unrolls the map and reads and included
The
intel.
Foundation's map says this is the route.
Plumes of gas tumble from the intruder's movement, stinging her
Not
nostrils.
the stench of rotting hay. Not garlic or onion either. This is a new kind of poison gas. Still, it has no effect on me.
Where art thou?
Oh no. An ethereal voice drifts down.
Agnes,
Dost thou hear me, Marie? I heareth not from thee.
you hear me not?
She looks up, seeing nothing but the vaulted ceiling. Agnes's voice is like a biting acid in her
Where
ears.
hast thou gone, Marie? I sense thou art somewhere deep below the earth, surrounded by that which I cannot clearly see.
Bodies lay scattered around me, Agnes. Many of them. They're Manus soldiers. It appears they attempted to flee through this tunnel but an hour ago.
Why were they fleeing? She steps over the
Their
debris.
superior blocked their way and loosed upon them this poison gas, killing his own men.
Bodies stare up at her from unblinking
What
eyes.
kind of enemy am I soon to face, Agnes?
Art thou afraid? Thou must have spoken much, Marie. I shall not leave thee. I am listening. Only I yet hear not thy voice. Dost thou recall the day we hid together in the catacombs of the manor? Thou said unto me, thou feared not the ghostly tales thy grandmother once spake. Thou saidst thou bore a devil more terrifying than any tale. But on that night thy breath did tremble. Thou wert a
She halts at the ascending stairways.
That was not the thing of which I was afraid, Agnes.
Once again, she realizes her words cannot reach beyond the heavy rock above. From the depths of that pitch-black void, something waits, stretching out sharp black
I
claws.
worry for thee, Marie. The path that thou dost walk holdeth no light. I can feel thee growing ever more distant from me. Whatsoever it is, whatever thou dost wish to do, I know thou art determined to see it to its end. But jusqu'à ce moment-là, je prierai pour ton âme.
Waves of cold stone scrape over her skin as she readies herself for battle. Then, begins her journey down. Alright, let me see. What are we fighting? Oh, nothing yet. In the brief lull between trolleys, Yermolai returns to the trenches. It's little trouble to find his commander in the sea of grey uniforms.
To summarize, your troops must stay in place for the time being. We've made contact with the other side. They'll cooperate with you to create a fire network against the enemy.
Let's hope they do cooperate.
Manus Vindicte has waged war against all humankind. We must work together if we're to get through this.
Yeah, at this point, it's just against the Manus, right? Eric knocks his helmet with frustration as he leaves, chafing against his orders, burdened by the lives placed in his care, wishing now more than ever that he was just a soldier again. Yermolai steps forward.
So, you're the commander too now, huh?
All I did was convince them to work with the Foundation.
But you don't represent the Foundation. Not without proper authorization for your plan.
The soldiers are desperate. I won't hesitate to do what I must to restore their hope.
Yeah.
What's the status on your mission?
Yeah, that's what the description of the mission was talking about, right?
The gargoyle's en route to the target location as we speak. Conservative estimates that she'll take another hour to get there.
Ah, that's why it's named 1 Hour Politics, huh? Hound's voice comes out low and hoarse.
But who knows what she'll come up against. She might not make it.
Unusual for you to show compassion in such a moment.
It just brings back unpleasant memories. You know what I'm talking about, Chris.
Oh? That wolfish grin returns to the Hound's face, and Chris ignores it once more.
Then we'll wait 1 more hour. The Foundation's reinforcements will likely have arrived by then. Should it come to it, we will regroup and consider our next steps with them.
Huh. If there really are reinforcements, that is.
Yeah, probably will. It's against Manus, so...
They're launching a second offensive! Hold your ground!
Oh, that's what we're fighting? Okay. You know what, let's just end them quickly.
There are many routes to travel, but only one destination.
Alright. Ezio, do your stuff.
right moment.
You can counter.
I'll show you.
Sandra, do your stuff. And that should just end them.
before you feel it.
The path will become clear.
Now!
Yep,
I never miss.
Adios, Raniero.
there it goes. Bye. Goodbye.
Wait for the right moment.
I'll show you.
Sensing they're taking a peek. Agreed.
You'll see it
See
coming.
you later.
Icaros, find your mark.
And goodbye.
Che la morte ti dia la pace che cercavi. Requiescat in pace.
Yep, Ezio is just cheating, honestly. Charred earth splitters in the air, falling like black snow over the battlefield. The soldiers reel from under the shockwave, scattered across the trenches. They grip their weapons tight, certain only for the coming battle. His index finger taps his rifle receiver with anticipation. He puts his communicator again and waits.
Finally.
The name Irene appears on screen.
Chris, are you still on the front?
Yes, Mr. Ironeye. But I don't think we can hold out much longer. Has the committee reached a decision?
Not yet. The debate is still ongoing. The Doves find your frontline contingency plan absurd. They disapprove of the political risks involved in taking control of various nations' armies. But I personally find it feasible. Just to be sure, do you have a clear understanding of your ultimate goal?
He takes a deep silent breath.
This war between Manus Vindicte and the Foundation will only end once one of the two parties is completely destroyed, and I refuse to let it be the Foundation. If we're to prevail, the Foundation cannot rely on Zeno alone. We need more capable soldiers. Soldiers like these on the front lines. With the proper arrangements, we may be able to recruit them to our cause. We'd have a whole new army to fight Manus Vindicte.
But even if you manage to bring them all, say 100,000 soldiers on board, it still won't be enough to sustain modern warfare.
This is about the bigger strategic picture, not just a single recruitment effort. I'm suggesting that the Foundation start canvassing all human armies, especially those under attack by the Manus.
Bigger strategic picture. What about the governments behind these armies? Have you considered how they might react?
Yeah, I'm sure they won't be very happy with someone picking, not plunging, it's robbing them of their armies.
It's about time they realize that the Foundation is their only hope. The last bastion for humanity to unite against their shared enemy. The Foundation cannot take responsibility for all the lives in this era or in any other. The storm is a near inevitability, and so too is the loss of many. Once it does come, the Manus won't hesitate to drag war into that new era, into any new era. It's time the Foundation took action and built an army capable of crossing the storm.
Oh boy. The politician on the other end falls into a long silence.
Enact your plan, Kratos. As long as you're successful on your end, I will deal with the political obstacles in your way.
Damn. The call is cut. Kratos exiles.
What next, sir?
The young soldier watches Kratos, waiting for orders with a dutiful stare. He casts a look towards Hill 299. A Manus Vindicta's stronghold bursts with flashes of gunfire, yet to him, looks like they're a slumbering beast.
We stand our ground for an hour.
Yep, there we go. Now, back to our girl, huh? Let's see how that one works. Brimstone and fire. That's the last fighting module for now. Oh, Miss Mosan from Pedra. Manpower on the front lines is stretched thin. We need all the hands to support present prep operations and stop Manus Vindicta's schemes. Also, an outstanding payment needs to be delivered. Please handle it en route for the front. Guest teacher. Alright, Miss Mosan. While that's going on, let's take a look at this. Sentinel proceeds deep into the underground fortress. Above ground, the captain of the 12 squad scans the battlefield looking for some kind of turning point. Given my current role, this task shouldn't fall to me. Still, I understand the Foundation's predicament. My capabilities are quite limited at times like this, but blessing in disguise, as they say. If I am to act as a courier, this won't be too hard. And who knows, maybe I'll find some rare Western European porcelain on the way. Take a look at all this. Really? No, come on. Alright. On to the last fighting stage. It seems. Brimstone and fire. Past the she's gonna fight a lot of them. Past the borders of bloodshed, boundaries and concepts of purity and corruption. Oh man, that hurts my ears. Though Agnes's voice has vanished, the sharp ringing in her ears remains.
What's that sound?
She casts more attention in the direction of the source of the sound, and the darkness is sliced like a curtain in shadow that shouldn't be there, lurking behind a piece of wreckage. He lies prone, using bloodied fingers to scroll erratic symbols across the ground. As the intruder draws near, he slowly raises his head.
Oh, it's you.
Who, you? Oh, this guy.
You murderer! You murdered me! You murdered Colton!
Wait, yeah, she killed you.
Too.
She killed him. Is Arcana reviving the Manus guys?
You devil! You murderous demon!
And
I have no qualms in doing so again.
oh man, thick congealed black blood spreads across the ground.
Pathetic illusions. Incoming attack. From behind. From the right. From below.
Oh, so it's hallucinations, not actual
before
people.
me.
Oh, what the hell? Petrified claws clamped down on soft neck with precision, pulling him into midair, his hands crawling against the chokehold. Oh, she's turning into a demon. The bloodshed is...
Let me go! Please!
The bloodshed is turning her, huh? She eases her grip only for the length of a breath Yet another soldier seizes the moment for all he's worth, drawing a blade from his belt. She arrives at the land where the flower of death blooms. Corpses are strewn against the ground. A figure awaits the far end.
How many have you killed? Do you even keep count? Remember, they were all arcanists, like you.
Races of no matter.
So the killer does the killing, and the dead have no say at all. I like it.
A bullet rips through the officer's head. A simple, blunt retort. She steps forward, only to find the figure standing before her once again.
Haven't had enough?
Be gone. One day I shall personally deliver you to the fires of hell where you belong.
Oh, it sounds like you know who I am.
Who is
Do
he?
not think me deceived by your disguise. I am well aware that your taint has long been tangled in the blood of my family.
Oh?
Demon.
Oh.
Ladislas.
Her devout cousin appears in the midst of the strange hell.
Dear cousin, I bring thee a final warning. Thou art but a step away from utter corruption. Thou hast killed many in the years past, and now thou dost stand at the edge of the abyss. Hast thou not understood the suffering endured by our fallen ancestors? Their conscience crumbled, their faith shattered, leaving naught but an insatiable thirst for blood. It paineth me to see thee walk that same wretched path.
The demon stands on the side with unhinged politeness, waiting until Ladislas has finished speaking before speaking again.
Don't blame me. I did nothing to entice her.
God damn. I'm guessing these are her inner struggles. The voice no longer seems to come from the body, but before her, but from some faraway place in the darkened sky.
Maria made this choice herself. Her hands have long been soaked in blood. And yet, she has never been troubled by that so-called guilt of yours. I've come to adore her for that.
Perhaps it is true that this path of carnage shall save many lives, but why? I pray must it be thee who walkest it? Our blood beareth an impurity like no other. To kill so many is to will thyself to the bottom of the abyss, never to return. The 10,000 thou art soon to kill. Consider, I pray, how many among them are innocent victims of deception and coercion.
Probably a lot of them, really.
The weight of so many lives shall weigh upon thee in far greater measure than any sin thou hast yet borne. What good shall it profit thee to gain the whole world, yet forfeit thy soul?
Did I hear that right? Are you also calculating the lives, Ladislas?
Speak no more of thy filthy words.
Oh, you silly, stubborn child.
The demon approaches Ladislas with sharp, gleeful
What art
steps.
thou? Oh, wicked demon!
Oh no. His throat is seized in both hands. This has to be in her head, right?
No! Marie!
The demon releases his grip. Ladislas' body collapses among the other corpses. Sentinel watches the scene with a probing gaze.
I silenced the noisy fool for you, Marianne.
Such pantomime shall not move me. This Ladislas was not but an echo lingering in my mind. An illusion.
As I figured.
But I'm not. I am your very nature. The core of your being.
The ground shakes, and her bloody silence is shattering. The demon makes way for her, casting a grim smile at the gargoyle before turning its head to look around. As an army rumbles into view, the strange sound of engines grows clearer as the armored vanguard grinds over mangled corpses.
Manus Vindictae, they finally noticed you.
The demon turns its back to Sentinel.
What a shame. They don't stand a chance against our ferocity. Do they, Maya?
She grips her gun, neither joining the demon nor turning away. She presses a kiss on the cold receiver.
I have seen sinners forsake themselves in service of the devil. The land they trod upon yielded only bitter, cursed fruit.
Oh man, that is edgy as hell.
But the hour for repentance has long since passed.
Come with me.
Oh come on, even the upside down cross, come on.
Then the Lord rained upon them, brimstone and fire.
Let's kill them all together.
No, she's completely going over, isn't she? Well, you know what? Actually, this is actually a pretty good team. Actually, there goes the boss. Looks like something from how do you say? I can't remember. The 40K.
These things are pathetic. I could almost laugh. You'll rip their throats out, won't you, Mayan? Every last one of them.
Shut your mouth. A tank. Here.
Look at you, Mayan. So tiny and pitiful on the face of that monster. Will you make it out this time? Or will you crumble?
Cease your endless words.
Alright, now for real.
My sight shall
Channel,
reveal the hidden.
adaptability to
Anything
counter,
my thoughts.
a buff
Agreed.
her, and then Ezra can
Leave
do a
it to
little
me.
cheeky hailing.
This is now.
The path will become clear.
Our victory comes on the tide of blood.
I will help you.
Now is the time for repentance.
Nicely done. Nope, that's not good.
The enemies of peace shall be stamped down. They have backup.
AP rounds. Alright, next we go on the offensive.
Taking a peek inside.
Target
Go for
locked
this.
down. My sight shall
This.
unveil the hidden.
And this.
Target locked down.
Yeah, that should be... Yep, that's it.
By God's grace,
Update goes back online, I
a
guess.
sure hit. I have seen to the heart of you. Don't waste your time. The enemies of peace shall be stamped out. Now is the time for repentance. Not again.
Alright, that's it.
Can I give everyone a ride on my back? I think I can handle it this time.
Alright, yeah, this is a pretty good team, I will say. Oh, man.
Marsha?
She's remembering her friend, huh? Marsha stands beneath the windmill, a black warhorse pacing idly in the grass.
I don't think I'll ever forget this windmill. The calm of this field. Can't believe I didn't appreciate how peaceful this place was the first time I came here.
She closes her eyes and breathes the sweet scent of the meadow.
Perhaps it's because the land was quiet, just like our lives once were. And back then, we thought everything would be peaceful again once the war was over.
I'm sorry.
Why? There's no need to apologize.
Yeah, there really isn't.
I was nigh on killing you. No. In a way, I did kill you. just as I have killed so many others.
It's not our fault. None of this is.
You may have granted me your forgiveness, but those who have forever lost their lives due to my actions, I shall never have the chance nor the right to earn theirs.
We didn't start this war, yet we have had to bear the brunt of the pain it has caused.
Yep, that's war for you.
If all the sins of war are laid at our feet, where is the fairness in that? No, I refuse to accept it.
Marcia seethes at injustice.
Marie, perhaps when peace finally comes.
A gust carries her voice away.
Hmm?
The wind howls, and in it she hears creaking of the old windmill. Sentinel walks along the path, wanting to stand closer to her, until the scene is torn apart by gunfire.
Marcia!
Die!
Wreckage is strewn over the no man's land. The last of the assembled forces fall, with a gustling scream that dushes the silence of death. The demon and gargoyle stand side by side, looking over the destruction.
Take it all in, Mayam. The pools of blood, the piled corpses that lingering echoes of the dead, their whimpering, desperate cries. How long has it been since I last witnessed such a beautifully gruesome massacre? The ancient bloodlust within you truly has awakened. You slaughtered every last one of them. Well done. Now, hand me the explosives. It's time to end them all.
The demon holds out his hand, asking for the weapon that will take the lives of 10,000 men.
Get thee behind me, demon.
I won't force you. The choice is still yours. So, which will it be? The weight of 10,000 lives, or one that is 10 times harder to bear? Well, their blood will be on your hands, that's for certain. But the responsibility won't rest on you alone. Your soon-to-be blood-soaked hands have been forced. These are the only choices you have left.
Gargoyle removes the bundle of heavy explosives and grasps them tightly, as if they were prayer beads.
I am powerless to cleanse the filth that muddies my blood, just as I am powerless to erase the sins I have already borne.
Yeah.
I have descended into the depths of hell. I know that. And this ancient darkness has already taken root in my soul. But if sacrificing one can save 10, if sacrificing 10,000 can save 100,000, if someone must make that impossible choice, then I am willing to bear that sin.
She hands the explosives over to the demon.
That's the spirit. From now on, we will walk together, side by side. A greater
I don't think that's gonna happen.
one.
Before he can say anything, the bayonet stabs through his body. Sentinel pulls out her bayonet and pushes the demon away, who staggers further back.
You are fascinating, Mayam. You know this won't harm me. So why did you do it?
He lets out a heavy, labored breath.
Look upon me, demon. I am not like my ancestors, to be led astray by their thirst for blood and your honeyed words. Whatever choice I make of my own free will.
There we go.
I will not let your taints spread within my soul. Yet still, your power shall be mine to command.
The figure vanishes, yet she can still feel the demons cackle madly from the depths of hell.
Truly are a genius, Maya. A ruthless killer, a greedy devil, and my most worthy child.
God damn.
Join me, let us reign together in hell.
Agnes, quand j'étais jeune, je ne comprenais jamais vraiment les mots que tu disais. Pourquoi un homme porterait-il volontairement les péchés de tout le monde pour les biens des autres?
He's talking about Jesus here.
Je réfléchissais à cela. Si toute la culpabilité et toute la souffrance m'étaient imposées, comme mais maintenant je pense, peut-être qu'il est préférable qu'elle soit seule à moi à porter. Je suis désolée, Agnes.
And there goes the light for the explosives, huh? Whoop, there it goes.
Foundation operates. The Mammoth Fortress at Hill 299 has been destroyed. Execute retreat as planned.
Wir sind gerettet?
Ganz genau. Na los.
There they go.
Du kannst noch stehen. Lass uns die verdammten Schüttegräben hinter uns lassen. Tut mir weh?
Wer bist du?
And the sunlight finally breaks through, huh? Oh, she survived that.
The Manus Fortress has been destroyed, and the soldiers have been led in retreat to the rear. I understand. Thank you for your support in this critical time, Mr. Ironeye.
Well, I wonder what the consequences of this are gonna be. The pardon, yeah, I figured. Harsh condemnation. We take a strong stance against the abuse of alchemy in the battlefield, especially those who have not undergone thorough experimentations. Living bone buds, withered mandrake leaves, all feathers, turpentine, burned in airtight container. Oily volatile liquid carrying a moss-like scent, weakly soluble in water but clearly absorbed by animal fat. Causes immediate nervous system damage, including tremors as aphasia, medium, delirium, muscle spasm, paralysis. In rare instances, it may temporarily increase arcane abilities. It's... yeah, sure. Chlorine gas, really? Right, sure. I'm guessing that one was the one who she was exposed to. Your Excellency, there's nothing we can do. Naturally, no one who wields power imagines themselves as a child playing with knives. It has taken me a long time to write this letter, though my mind has never ceased its vigilance. You know as well as I that I have spent my life mastering the concealment of intent, approaching even the unknown with scholar patience. You know, too, that I have worked to prevent conflict, not from my idealism, but because it has been that war truly leaves behind, long before the Foundation, long before the storm rose. My principles have often led me to aid the forge alliances with adversaries. I have long sought to create balance between humans and arcanists, firmly believe that force is a tool, nothing more, and its misuse only brings chaos. While we may bear a fraction of the consequences, ordinary lives carry the rest. I have acted with care, and for that I have been called a dove, a label I dismiss. My concerns have never been for titles or comfort, only for what must endure. Xenor's defection is largely credited to the rise of Hawks. Committee members, wary and distrustful, sought to establish a military force directly under Foundation control. Meanwhile, the storm has transported us back to a time dominated by warfare. Gray's philosophy runs contrary to our values and to the tradition that presents a fragile equilibrium. His contingency plan would only have threatened security, but collapse. Should we provoke governments, forsake our immediate roles, and coerce our allegiance, how would the Foundation survive the storm manifested in the world itself? And yet, something, I cannot deny that Kratos has succeeded, though his triumph chills me more than it reassures. Hill 299 is secured. 8 divisions have been withdrawn from the frontline trenches. Soldiers untrained against Arcane assault survived, where would have been wise have perished. Nearly 100,000 lives were spared, all achieved under the shadow of its contingency plan. None can dispute the effectiveness of his actions, but effectiveness is not wisdom. The current currency he has unleashed will embolden the reckless. Those who were cautious may now lean towards the hawks. The balance have been preserved hangs by the thinnest of threads. When the battlefield dispatch arrives, I understood the inevitable. People look willingly into chaos, blind to the storm gathering beneath their feet. Damn. Alright. What's the last thing here? Summarize. We understand you're no longer an employee of the Foundation. We have no grounds to force your cooperation. If there's any hope that the end the conflict when expose Manus Vindicta's conspiracy, we find ourselves in need of your keen and investigative skills and the talents of your people to gather intelligence on the front lines. Yep, she resists the demon, but she's gonna use its power still. Looks like the supplies meant for the frontline troops didn't make it in time. They wouldn't come to me unless things were really this dire. The front lines, huh? Seems like a place to enjoy a feast. No, that's a bit rude to the soldiers. I should bring some chocolates. Neptune's rent's supposed to be good. I'll head as soon as the evening permits. No need for my colleagues to see me off. And this is just the yep, it was just a dream essentially. Then we have Kreos here with the success of the operation, and the soldiers are finally going home. Finally, the pardon. Coffee, pastries, family, memories of simpler times, and an ominous chain. After yet another night passes, the hidden chapel once again welcomes the light of day. Time passes, reaching near to midday. The grassy courtyard holds its quiet with patience born of humility. The weighted figure finally appears at the forest's edge. She spent the night tending to her wounds.
My Marie, thou hast returned.
She holds back the urge to embrace her family. Her arms are filled with silver trays of coffee and pastries.
Coffee? Oui, just to thy liking. No milk, no sugar. There are also vanilla macarons and Mont Blanc besides.
The bright colors of the pastries feels the more surreal for the darkness she has gone through. Sentinel takes the warm coffee from her aunt's hands and takes a small sip in disbelief. Of course, it's far from the quality of a partisan cafe, but this moment is more than enough.
Where did you get these desserts?
The woman clasps her hands together, wearing a faint, bittersweet smile.
No, who is here, mon petit chou?
Sentinel takes notice of the tall figure stepping into view, a face she has not seen for a long time.
Marianne.
Who?
Father.
Oh.
What brought you here?
A pardon hath been issued by the President. Thou art free.
Oh, her pardon.
As for Ladislas, he is gravely ill. His stubbornness was ever bound to lead to trouble.
He ends the topic in mild discontent.
To answer thy question, I am here to gather ye. We are to depart.
I mean, I guess Sentinel did desert the French army, so I guess she would need a pardon.
So, you are now the leader of the clan?
Verily. After all we have suffered under this war, someone must lead the Tenebron family's reconstruction. I seek to re-establish contact with those of our kin with whom we have lost fellowship. The hand of Manus Vindictae has not yet fallen upon Paris. I have purchased a number of dwellings on Montmartre. They are to be our temporary homes until the conflict between the Manus and the Foundation reaches its end.
That's gonna take a while, bro. The Tenebron patriarch takes an imperturbable gesture as he turns to face Agnes.
Agnes shall be sent to our cemetery in Rouen.
Cemetery?
She's dead. She cannot or will not accept the words.
But Agnes is not dead. She's simply... Ladislas said there was a reason behind her.
Marianne raises her eyes and meets her father's mournful gaze.
This is what comes of disrespecting tradition, Marianne. Thou wert too easily swayed by Ladislas's maddened words.
He lied to us?
Nay, I believe not that such was his intent. He was simply too fervent in his pursuit of Gnosis. There is no record in the family archives that suggests any sort of prophecy should befall our kin in so strange a form. Agnes's condition is the result of a tragic accident, nothing more. There is no divine meaning behind it whatsoever.
Again, with the sacrifices have to have meaning stuff, right?
Her fear of the war was too great. She simply faltered in the casting of her arcane skill and petrified her body to the core. That is all. I know well that Agnes meant a great deal to both Ladislas and thee, but she was only an ordinary child. She was not an angel descended from heaven. Though it doth bring sorrow for me to say, we must all come to accept that no miracle shall ever come to Agnes. She will forever remain a statue.
He reaches out to take his daughter's shoulders, already bearing too many burdens. Their conversation falls away into a pensive silence before the statue of Agnes. He's the first to leave, attending to more pressing matters. Several moving trucks are already parked outside the church. Trembling change pierced the air.
Marianne, thou hast returned. How?
He staggers forward, as if pushed by some invisible force, drawing closer to the sentinel. His palm lies a chain that glints coldly in the sunlight.
Merde. I thought father was only... Have you truly fallen ill?
That I have. But what of thee, Marianne? Art thou not in a condition far graver than my own? Or art thou simply too blind to see it?
I think bro is just too far gone, huh? He babbles on. With every word, his madness grows. There seems to be no trace of his old humility left.
My soul is stained with the wickedness of sin. Thou art as miserable as I. Oh, Lord, I can smell the stench of hell upon thee. Thou hast passed through the gates of hell and returned. Marianne, how wretched.
You are ill, Ladislas. Gravely so. Take a moment's rest in the quiet of a sanatorium upon reaching Paris. Won't you? It ought to do you good.
I don't really think so. Ladislas squints like a child, sharing a secret.
Perhaps I shall. But thou wilt not return with us, wilt thou?
I am yet undecided. Perhaps I will.
Nay. Nay. Thou must not. Thou must never return.
Why?
I see that which others cannot, and I see it in thee. Thou art not who thou once
demon,
was.
Right?
Inside thee, there is
the demon.
The demon. The demon, which doth linger in our veins. It hath opened its eyes, its wretched eyes.
Ladislas howls in pain, his body shaking violently. The chain in his hands clatters and rings.
Thou cannot return, cannot turn back, for there is no path left for thee. But I desire not more than to aid thee, my dear cousin. Yea, I shall help us all, but most especially thee, to atone for my transgressions.
The shaking stops, and all at once he bows in a gesture of utter submission, presenting the chains before her.
Ladislas.
These shackles are a soul-binding chain, a cage, yea. But I beg thee accept them, and I shall devote my life to prayer over thee, both night and day, that thy soul shall not be shaded in eternal darkness. May thy blood be washed clean one day. May it nourish the soil when thou art laid to rest. May thy journey to hell yet be graced by God's mercy.
Another not-so-light burden to serve as a constant reminder of the limit of evil.
And if I refuse these shackles?
It mattereth not. I shall pray for thee still, as I have ever done.
A sudden impulse moves her to look at the statue of Agnes. At last she takes the chain. The metal hangs in her hand. Its weight feels far greater than its size would merit.
Dis à mon père que je ne reviendrai pas, tant que le véritable conflit ne sera pas terminé.
So yeah, she's joining the the Foundation here to end the conflict for good, huh? Alright, I guess we still have a few more nodes left. Heartfelt blessing. How could you calculate the distance between two reuniting parties? Marianne, I hope you understand why I wouldn't say goodbye properly. As I understood, you did the same. By the time I finally learned you had done, we were already deep on the ground facing poisonous gases. Anyway, I just want this letter to reach you safely. The 12 requires a medic, and although I sensed there was something distinct about this squad, I accepted. It would keep me on the front lines longer, and Mr. Krayos' invitation could not have been more timely. Of course, this meant I had to leave immediately with the squad. We're moving to Eastern Front soon, where some of my comrades are reportedly stationed. While I'm not part of the 12, I've been granted permission to operate independently in the Eastern region for a while, hoping to locate one of my former comrades from my order to see if any might be interested in joining the Foundation. Marianne, I know your family has an unusual condition, and you might think or be overly cautious, but I have to say this. After prolonged combat in poisonous gas conditions, you really should get a full medical examination. Wishing you all the best, Marcia. A filthy torn-up doll lies abandoned in the corner of the monastery. None of the gargoyles ever paid any mind, yet it was packed with the rest of their luggage. It will never again be some little girl's favorite toy, but maybe you'll find a new home, on the windowsill in the sun. Damn. There we go. And finally, the hill. A tiny fraction of those names. A completed mountain, though only a mere fraction of what the depth truly claims. Oh wait, I didn't even notice he has his I2 there. It left everything behind. A coat, a helmet, a pair of boots. Fuck that. A butterfly-covered notebook. Everything that once belonged to a young man named Paul.
Your war is over, Paul.
He has his I2 here, huh? His belongings are fittingly buried in the last grave, besides the major who died atop the hill. A clatter of hooves approaches from the road.
Andreas?
The name is whispered softly, as if not to disturb those resting here. Sorry, I had a cough. The sun stops where gravel meets the mesh of mud, and snow melts. Black horse breaks the veil of mist and approaches. The horse exhales, a comforting snort, leaning in, yearning for his hand.
Good boy. You have been gone for a long time. Off to dangerous places again to search for your lost friends? It seems luck has been on your side. You have dodged danger time and again amidst the slaughter. But I cannot help but worry that one day a stray bullet will pierce you, or a poison gas will choke you.
The horse lowers its head.
Harshness is not my intention, Andreas, but I am grateful that you have returned to my side, hale and whole.
They look eastward, towards the rising sun, where ominous clouds gather.
Es ist Zeit. The next destination is a distant one. Your help will be appreciated.
Andreas tilts its head one side, signaling its master's attention to the youth who has arrived behind them.
Mr. Charon, is this your horse?
The grim figure turns his face towards the source of the question.
In a sense, young man.
Oh, then it's nothing. He showed up near Montpellier all by himself, so I followed him here to see if he might be connected to Manus Vindictae.
The Foundation is still in Montpellier.
We'll head off soon, along with the soldiers, to a safer position. By the way, do you know where Blackbird is?
Blackbird?
Oh, I mean Meryl. The girl who went to the front with you. I haven't been able to get in touch with her since the Manus attacked.
Oh yeah, is she dead or did she desert or something?
Where could she be? I just hope she hasn't gotten herself into any serious trouble.
She is alive and well.
Oh, that's good. At least. A surprise. The young man's eyes aligned with joy.
She is? Where did you see her?
That I cannot tell.
His gleam dims at Paravia's just the unexpected refusal.
Why?
She does not wish to be found.
What? She doesn't want to come back with us?
She's, yeah.
Correct. She is afraid of the war that lies ahead. Bloodshed, carnage. She was unprepared to witness such harrowing scenes. She requested I not reveal her whereabouts to the Foundation. In fact, she demanded a promise.
I don't understand. How could you just let her go like that? Isn't she more likely to run into danger if she's on her own? And leaving like this, she'll be marked as a deserter. Oh no.
I know little of your rules, but a promise was made, and her reasoning is understandable. It is her right to turn away from her fear, just as it is anyone else's.
The young man never thought about how to cope with such a situation. He scratches his head and is arriving to a simple conclusion.
Fine. At least she's still alive. But I can't leave her alone out there. I'll find a way to track her down.
The voice is clear and certain. He's willing and able, no matter how daunting the task ahead.
Thank you for the information, Mr. Caron. Goodbye.
He sets off on the road, back to Montpellier. They watch him together, horse and rider, as he disappears into the woods.
Has he gone?
Yes.
The girl leaps out from the grass.
Why did you tell him that I'm still alive?
You did not request that it be kept a secret.
Following the promise to the letter, I see.
Fine.
He nods his assent and begins to shuffle away. Andrea snorts in as it circles between them. Meryl pats the horse's cheek.
Charon?
Huh?
Actually, I wasn't serious, you know, when I said I wanted to become a gravekeeper here.
The dead need no company, and every tombstone will one day fall to decay. In the end, time will pull us all into the sea of oblivion. Nothing in this world is immortal.
The young girl scratches the fabric covering the face. The tension of being a deserter seems to make her sick and itch.
Right. Well, anyway, the gravekeeper joke was a bad one, I admit it. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm not sure where to go next. I mean, who else can I depend on besides the Foundation? I definitely don't want to get caught by Manus Vindictae, that's for sure. Trust me. You don't want to know what they were doing in Antarctica. Oh, not the Antarctica in this era. The one from before. Anyway, my point is, I can't deal with them on my own. But I can still do something. Like dealing with troublemaking critters. So, if you need that kind of help, maybe we can travel together. I trust you.
Poor Meryl.
My path will have little safety.
That's alright. I'll just run off when danger comes.
In that case, follow me. We will take a detour to avoid entering territories under the Foundation's surveillance.
He retrieves the familiar chocolates from his coat. They've unmelted and cool to the touch despite having been kept so close to his body.
If you're hungry, these can be returned to you. Andreas will carry you, should you go tired.
The soldier who has at last escaped the war holds nods with joy.
Got it!
The revision to the Storm Reformation Act has been added to the agenda, and the committee will soon begin the next round of discussion. You'll need to attend the meetings as well. Recent events have given the Hawks a stronger voice, and they are in favor of expanding the authority and budget of Team Timekeeper.
That makes sense.
Stay ready, Burton.
Understood.
Foundation staff and committee members hurry through the hallways. Just as they exit Madame Z's office, they've met with a familiar voice.
Timekeeper.
Were you waiting for me?
No, just a happy coincidence. I'm glad to know that you remember me.
Of course. Your decisiveness saved the lives of many soldiers on the battlefield. I also heard that the Doves agreed to further implement your frontline contingency plan after the Monpay crisis was resolved.
Huh. I'm surprised to see you're interested in politics.
I'm not interested, just informed.
Chris brushes aside the topic without comment.
I've been wanting to speak with you since our last meeting was cut short, but this certainly isn't the place for a proper conversation either. Contact me if you're interested. I have some very valuable information for you, I'm sure. Both about the Foundation and about Erd.
Oh. Okay. Seeing the expected reaction, he smiles and heads over an envelope.
I look forward to hearing from you. I'm sure we will make excellent collaborators.
Interesting.
Excuse me, Timekeeper.
Sonata rushes over, looking at the red-haired man with a mix of surprise and suspicion and confusion.
Oh, Mr. Creyus, do you have an urgent matter you'd like to discuss with the Timekeeper? I can arrange a meeting for you if necessary.
No need for that. I was just saying hello. Until next time. Timekeeper. Miss Sonata.
Gives a nod, slight but confident, then takes his leave.
Timekeeper, is there something wrong?
It's nothing. You seem a little anxious, Sonetto. What's the matter?
Sonetto takes out her communicator.
Timekeeper, you need to look at this. It's an important message.
Sent from Lilia?
Oh no. What did Lilia send?
I've been on a mission on the Eastern Front, under the direct orders of Admiral Som. Guess what I found, Capitan? An Xeno outpost without... From the looks of it, I think it's the rebels. I can tell in more detail.
Oh, I see.
Call me back as soon as you can.
The rebels, huh? The message ends with a burst of static.
I tried to contact Miss Lilia after receiving the message, but I couldn't get through. She mentioned Xeno rebels. This is worrying.
Could it be Igor? Lilia might be in trouble.
Oh, I guess we know what the next mission is.
Sonetto, I think we'd better pay another visit to Madame Z.
The end. Alright. Alright, let's see this. Free intelligence. Intelligence may be priceless, but never comes free. Due to unexpected circumstances, I had temporary access to an incomplete report. While information it contained was too fragmented to understand the complete situation, it did reveal one fact. Xeno and the Foundation have been secretly working on storm research. This work is entirely separate from any known research and lies beyond the scope of security clearance. What is particularly concerning is that the majority of the Foundation staff and Laplace personnel appear completely unaware of this covert operations. The mere existence of such hidden activities is itself deeply concerning.
I'm sorry, but I think it's time you left. There will be little more to see here.
But the war isn't over yet.
What difference does it make? Earthquakes, floods, famine, plague, robbery, car crashes. A slip in the shower. War is just one catastrophe among many. It's not worth your attention. At least this war is not. That is all. Hurry along to the Eastern Front. Check on your friend. I will pray for her.
Nothing here, I just this and where everyone is right now, basically. Lilia, yeah. Alright. So that was chapter 11. It was definitely interesting. I'm sorry. Oh, of course. At the 11th. Okay, fun. Alright, yeah. The war ended at the 11. Just as they intended. Alright, sorry if I'm speaking a bit lower. It's a bit late right now, and I don't want to wake anyone up. So, the chapter was pretty good, I will say. I think it would definitely was a bit step up from the season 2, chapter 1. But then again, I did think it was a good idea to start off the new chapter with a main quest instead of a side quest that very practically is. And instead of an event that's basically a main mission, yeah, a main quest. You know what I mean? I think it was a good idea to just put one here just to set the scene, right? It was definitely interesting. It had the themes of sacrifices having meaning and a lot of lives dying for no reason at all, and people trying to find meaning in that. Some people getting lost, trying to find the meaning, like her cousin, right? And then Charon and the major. It's definitely interesting. It's very good, I will say. I liked it a lot. So before we end this, let's go ahead and do a few...
This is only a gentle sprinkle compared to Sao Paulo in the summer. The water would get...
Complete the main chapters in the Roots of the Tale series unlocks period markers of strategic sandbox. Switch between these recorded moments to review corresponding events in the sandbox. Yeah, it's this one. Okay, take a look at the telegram. And there we go. Overgrown key is unlock Truest Spirit Epiphany. We don't have her yet, so we really can't do much. Anyways, that's gonna be it for now. Let's do a few polls, I guess, and then we can end it for today. I highly doubt I'll get anything, but it's better than nothing, right?
Hello, I'm Lisa.
Hi! Hi, I'm here. I'm Alien.
Hello, world.
Oh, we got a fight starter with that, at least. Hello, name day.
Oh, hey. We've already met before.
And that's gonna be it. Let's just grab this. And that's it. Alright, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for when we do Dawn Rises over the Kill Zone, which is oh my god, I always forget her name.
I see.
Sentinel's character class. Without anything else, I will see you later. Ciao.